Long ago, way before this refined and self-developed citizen stands before you, I kind of was in a place, I was stuck, where I allowed my external world to dominate me. Somewhere along the way, I lost control, and to be honest with you, it left me reactive in a desperate effort to balance a mundane life where I just try to keep most of the aspects of my life, like my family, my job, my sanity and myself, just all in control. But you see, the thing is, if you asked me 10 years ago, like, how would you describe your life in your 30s? The answer would have been different. I saw myself as a free-spirited and impulsive woman who follows her heart. Not an empty soul that lives her life through the pressures of the world or living through something called rationality, who took out a year maybe to live in the south of France with my cat to write my third novel. But I think there's something to learn from our younger selves. I think there is truth in this. Perhaps, and it could be, that our true path, our true satisfaction lies in the person that we were from the beginning. I remember a few years ago, I was reading this book by Leslie Hazelton called The First Muslim, and something in that book really stood by me. You see, the book is about the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. And as a Muslim, he is very influential in my life. And his purpose, his actual purpose, was literally to spread the word of Islam. Yet the message came to him at the age of 46. And when I learned that, something just kind of stood by me. I have practically lived my whole life, chasing something at the age of 20, at the age of 21, at the age of 22, and all the way up to my 30s, just believing that things are happening too late or things are just not happening fast enough, trying to meet all these milestones. But if the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, if his life and his purpose is only met with him at the age of 46, then who am I to springboard my whole life and chase something and be upset when things don't work out for me? This whole idea is just absolutely absurd. Life isn't linear, and we have to understand that there's actually no template. Your world is actually what you make it. When you're just fearful that you're too late, I'm really learning that age is just a number. And time, to be honest with you, it's just a clock on your wall. It is important to feel secure. In other words, you want to feel like you have life in order and everything is fine. But what's the point in walking through life without a care, blindly? Although there is beauty in the unknown, and for me, I guess that's where my self-development journey has stood. I guess this is why I've started it in the first place. Because I know that wherever I end up, at least I will know that I never gave up. In life, we grow. And If you look around you, you can see growth constantly through nature. But this doesn't stop at our growth in height and feet and maybe ears. It's more than that in our wisdom, our character, and our success. The difference is that it's harder to maintain and improve these things. It requires courage, drive, and a dash of self-acceptance. There is a pattern of self-compassion practiced in most successful people, which has proven to help cope with negative emotions which commonly demotivate us. Through self-reflection, I have come to realize that I have a journey called life, which I must trek. And I will accept myself along the way, where it comes from, good or bad or evil. Life will be good so long as I keep walking.